Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another Top 100 with the Drakes. I'm Bryan.
And I'm Karla.
And we're taking a look at 21 through 30. We're getting down to the serious business now of reviews. So, let's start here. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Go for it.
My number 30 is something Karla said earlier, is Draftosaurus. It's fantastic. I legitimately have never lost this game. It's the only game I can say that about. You're drafting little dinosaurs, putting them on your board strategically. I recommend if you play this, play the front, then play the back, and then get the total score between the two, and the higher score wins. It cannot be better. I mean, they even tried with 2 expansions I don't even own because I heard they didn't add much to it. But this game is great. Draftosaurus, favorite drafting game, I believe, in the entire... Yep, it is my favorite drafting game based on what's coming up.
Well, you're drafting dinos.
Dino drafting.
DNA.
It's true. And you're putting it on a lunchbox. You're selling it.
Okay. Number 30 for me is Pandemic Legacy. He has already mentioned it in his list, but I do enjoy this game a lot. We've played all 3 series of it, right? Mm-hmm. And we mostly just play by ourselves, so I'll play 2 characters and he'll play 2 characters. And that's how we do most Legacy games like that.
Because you can guarantee that we're going to keep playing.
That's how we play Jurassic World, too. Mm-hmm. It's just a good time.
It is. Totally.
It's a pandemic, but there's a story, and that's great.
That's right. Davio knew what he was doing. My number 29 is probably the first of the more hobby-style games that I got into after I found, like Ticket to Ride, Catan, and all that. After Hero Collection, this is Imperial Assault. Star Wars Imperial Assault from Fantasy Flight. Had 2 modes of play. You could do the skirmish or the campaign. They finally added an app to it where it more matched up with Imperial Assault, Descent. Descent has an app too. I forgot about that game. Descent, Journeys in the Dark. Descent, Imperial Assault, Mansions of Madness, the Journeys of Middle-earth, they all use an app base now. The problem is this wasn't built for it, so it feels a little bolted on at the end, and a lot of the mechanics they added to Imperial Assault over the years kind of bogged it down, but I wish this game was still around because it was so good, and I painted a ton of these sets.
For a while you were selling them.
Doing commission paints.
Yeah, that was cool. All right, number 29 for me is another dice placement game, but it might be my highest ranking one, is Marco Polo.
Oh, I thought you were playing.
Marco
Polo! I'm right here.
But it's a great time. You place your dice, you get an explorer, and it's fun.
It is. There's literally one in this same list that's higher than this, though, dice. My number 28 has already been said by Karla as well. My Vincent Dutrait art, 10 Penny Parks. What can I say? And what's cool about the polyominoes, that's right. What's cool about the polyominoes is you're taking roller coaster shaped things and putting them on your board and trying to fill in your park. I love this game. It's just
so great. All right, my number 28 is another dinosaur game. It is Dinogenics.
Dino DNA.
Wait, you can't say both. We'll get slashed copyrights.
True. Dang it.
No. But sorry, Dinogenics might be my favorite dinosaur game.
I don't know how this didn't make my list. It should have been on here.
It's a fantastic game, and I will play it any day of the week.
Yeah.
It's a worker placement game with dinosaurs. Who wouldn't like that game?
True.
And your dinosaurs can get out and eat your other dinosaurs, right?
Or eat your people.
Or eat your people, which is worse.
Yeah, well, I mean...
We saw Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, and even the last one, that wasn't so good.
Oh, that was terrible.
But
Donald Gennaro left those kids, so, I mean, he kind of did himself in there.
He kind of did.
Yeah, you're right. That's such a good game. I don't know how this didn't make my list. We just played Deep Shelf, too, which is really great by the same company, so...
Another honorable mention.
Number 27 is a game that my friend James and I play. Karla's never played this, nor will she. It is a deck-building war game with a board and a map and a campaign. This is Undaunted, and by that I mean any of the versions. North Africa, the Reinforcements, the Battle of Britain. The new one looks pretty cool. The Callisto, something like that. It looks amazing. But this is absolutely a fantastic game. Undaunted it's just beautiful. It's got great art. Same artist, I believe, who does Western Legends, so you know that's good. But Undaunted, that's my number 27.
All right, my number 27 is Trails of Tucano, which I believe he mentioned many videos ago. And it is a fantastic roll and write. Flip and write. It's kind of the same thing.
I just say and write.
Roll dice, you flip cards. And as we said before, you get 2 terrain types, you connect them, and then you make trails.
Of
Tucana.
Indeed. Not too Tucana.
Even non-gamers like it. So.
Isn't there a sequel to this we haven't played yet?
Yes, there is, and we don't have it.
I need to get on that. It's such a good game. It really is. Yeah. So good choice. My
I
number.
really enjoy flipping rights.
I do too. My number 26 is a game we recently played, but oh my gosh, should have played this a lot earlier. This is Cthulhu Death May Die, and this is the newest season of it. It's in here somewhere. It's out in the garage. Fantastic game. It plays like Mansions, but it doesn't have an app, so it's a little more rigid in what can happen in the story, but I love it. Just so good. Fast-paced action. You can one-shot a lot of times, which is nice, because the bosses have a lot of health.
So their characters are very similar to the Mansions characters, but they're not those characters.
No, it's almost like they went and found not generic like that, but they found characters out of the Call of Cthulhu
Yeah.
RPG book and did it there. Yeah.
And that's really fun because I've never done an RPG, but I kind of liked this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that was your number 26. My number 26 is Ticket to Ride Legacy.
Indeed.
Which Ticket to Ride's a fantastic game. But whenever they release that Legacy game, that is one of the most fun gaming experiences I've had. So.
I agree. Pardon the pun, but the game goes off the rails towards the end, though, because you're like, how many rules do I have to remember?
Okay, it does get a little weird in like missions 9 and 10. But
You're
the
like-
first 8 games, fantastic.
Yeah, I won 2 of them, of the whole amount.
We played it too.
We played with 2 players, so that ought to tell you something.
But you had a good time though.
It was great. No, I loved
At
it.
least you had fun.
At least you had fun. That's right. Upward Ticket to Ride. That's it. My number 25 is a game that is going to get some heat, but we mentioned it earlier. We're talking about legacy games. Jurassic World Legacy. Love this game.
Sorry, I didn't know we already talked about it.
I know that people have. No. We mentioned the fact that people don't like it. We loved it, but we played it too. Now, we did some of the mathing out on the fact that your actions are based on player numbers. So if you only have 2 characters playing, those characters get more actions. We mathed it out where it makes sense to play it 2. It really doesn't make sense to play 3 or 4 because the actions you get is more per character, which in this game is essential because you're doing a lot of going, picking up, and delivering. And the other thing is cool, the puzzles. There's actual physical puzzles. Anytime you give me a
That's so
game,
fun.
yeah, Manchester Madness First Edition had that. I loved it. Physical
I think
puzzles.
that game got a lot of heat, but it was a lot of fun.
I agree.
And it's probably because it didn't scale well.
That's true. What was the game we just played with James recently? Yeah. Never mind. You'll hear about it more coming up soon, actually. Not in this list, but later.
All right, number 25 for me is probably not going to be on Brian's list, but I absolutely adore this game, and the art is beautiful. It is Wingspan.
It is a good looking game. I just don't like birds. They're terrifying
He's
to me.
actually afraid of birds, but I don't know what that has to do with fake birds, because I'm pretty sure in real life he'd be scared of dinosaurs, but he likes dinosaur games.
No way. Dinosaurs are awesome.
But the little eggs in Wingspan are wonderful. The cards are great. It's just a fun game.
It is. It's really well done. I have to say, I enjoy playing it. I want to play Wormspan, though. I haven't played that.
Oh, that's also good.
My number 24 is another Stonemaier game, and it's higher up than Viticulture. This is Tapestry. And we have many tapestries. How dare he? It's Indiana Jones. You'll know that reference. I love it. Should have told you. Should have made you guess. This is a civilization builder. Really, it's a resource management action selection game, but I just love it. Even the rubberized looking little multicolored pieces I like. So Tapestry from Stonemaier, my number 24.
My number 24's pronunciation is going to get corrected, but I call it Agricola.
Agricola.
I have been to Agricola, Florida,
That's how they
but
say it.
I just say Agricola. That's just the way I've always said it, and I'm sure that it's not right.
No, that's correct. It's Latin, I believe. You're right. They're wrong. Like Arab, Alabama. Should be Arab, not Arab. But
Anyway, it ranks higher than Caverna to me. He's probably
I disagree with that, but
opposite. Agricola is one of the first
Work placement here?
games I played.
yeah, it's probably the first Juve game you play.
It's the first time I learned how difficult it was to feed meeple.
Who knew? The French were so
I don't
hungry.
know if they're meeple though; they're just cards.
Yeah, the
To feed my
cards.
family, and you feel actual stress because it's so hard to feed your family.
Yeah, weird how that works. My number 24 is already been said. My number 23 is Food Chain Magnate. Looks like a prototype, plays like a charm. Love this game. I love the food
Do ya?
resources. It's vicious though. If you get behind,
a
you're
mean
toast.
game.
Haven't played with the catch-up mechanism, which is a pun and an accuracy, but I want to try the catch-up mechanism. But man, I love this game so much. And that new version that's coming out with all the miniatures and stuff looks incredible. So, Food Chain Magnate, my number 23.
My number 23 is Isle of Cats. Not I love cats, but Isle of Cats.
We have 2 now.
Yes, we do, and they're so cute.
Who knew I was a cat person?
I love cats. I see what you made me say, but we're talking about Isle of Cats. It is another polyomino game. It's great fun. You're filling up your boat with cats that you rescue. Who doesn't want to rescue cats?
Technically, we did rescue a cat, so I guess that means we were...
Both of them. One came from the pound and we found one.
One was in a parking lot. Now she's healthy and cute and bites me. Good choice. I like cats. My number 22 is the last Star Wars game on here, even though it was not the last of the last time I did this list. It's one of the best two-player games of all time. This is Star Wars Rebellion. One person plays the Empire, one person plays the Rebels, and it's just so dadgum good. You're finding the Rebels, you're going on missions. It's the equivalent of zooming out to Mansions of Madness into Eldritch Horror, because I say that it's like zooming out of Imperial Assault or X-Wing into a world, universe-wide, and it's just great. I love Star Wars Rebellion. Painted a lot of these too, actually.
Yeah, you did.
Just a great game. So that is Star Wars Rebellion, my number 22.
My number 22 is another T game, and it is Teotihuacan.
Mm-hmm.
I think I said it right. I probably didn't. But it's another dice movement, dice worker game. Your dice are your workers. They go around the board, which those board spaces can change depending on how you choose to play the game. And it's just great fun.
It really is a good game. Plus, you
You're
build
building
that
the pyramid. That's right.
Love that with the steps and all
We
that.
just played it a couple weeks ago. It's
We
great.
did. I don't know how we never seen that. My number 21 is a very popular game and a fantastic app. All the apps based on the old art, not the new. This is Brass, not Birmingham. I'm calling the original Lancashire because I love how this plays. You're putting out cotton mills, you're selling cotton. You're putting out coal to supply the cotton. It's way easier in the app because you don't have to guess. It just does it for you.
This one didn't make my list. I don't know.
Brass, man, it's good. Number 21.
All right, number 21 for me.
Equally heavy in weight, this game.
Yeah, equally heavy in weight, equally as naturey.
It's true.
It is point salad.
Point salad.
You're making a salad of points.
It's true.
It's literally what it is. You are getting vegetables and making a salad.
Yeah, I wouldn't put radishes in my salad, though. That's
No.
just nasty. Some people like that, but
Some people are like that, though.
it's true. So, good choice. Good choice. Number 21.
All right.
That wraps us up. Next video, we're going into the top 20s department. So, that's when it gets real heavy. We have 2 more videos left. 21 through 30 and...
Nope,
sorry. 11 through 20 and 1 through 10. We're looking forward to that. So,
we are.
we'll see you soon.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another video from the Dice Tower. Hey, you want to learn more about us, communicate with us? We have a Facebook group, we have a Discord channel, lots of different ways to get involved with the Dice Tower. You can find that in our Linktree link below. So just click that, it will take you and you can communicate with us on Facebook, join our Facebook groups. There's lots of cool things that you can find and become part of the Dice Tower. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tom Vassell.